Here we are, the Wells Fargo Center, home of the Philadelphia Flyers, Philadelphia Wings, and the Philadelphia 76ers. The name of this arena is getting changed very soon. Ooh. So it still says Wells Fargo Center on the big digital billboard. It still says it on the side over there. Okay, we're not losing the arena. We're losing the bank's name. So this, I'm not... Oh, yeah, look at it. It's blank. Oh, wow. It's soon... I think it's going to be called the Xfinity Mobile... I will never... I'm going to call this the Big X, I guess. I'm going to call it Spectrum 2. I don't know. But, yeah, you can see where it says Wells Fargo Center. It was Wells Fargo Center for a while. Before Wells Fargo Center, it was Wachovia. The Wachovia Center. My favorite was the First Union Center, and then we just called it the FU Center, or FU Arena, whatever. What do you think, Mr. Snyder? The Wells Fargo Center, it's changing its name. You should be facing the building. Oh, this could be a calendar. Oh, it could be a cover photo. The last ride around the Wells Fargo Center. Now this is happening here. Like, you know, everything's going to get changed. Like the signs. They're no longer, you know, it's going to say Xfinity Mobile Arena, whatever it's called. Then you got, there's so many things. You got to buy, now you got to order a bunch of new railing covers. Right outside the Wells Fargo Center, you got this statue of Julius Irving. And then you got the Flyers. These are the old Flyers. This used to be outside the old Spectrum. You got this thing of Wilt Chamberlain over here. Flyer Stanley Cup. Oh, the Theo Vaughn, he's coming. July 9th. Yeah, they'll probably be taking this sign. I'll be coming down sometime soon. You think? Yeah, I do. I think it will. I remember when they named the Eagle Stadium Lincoln Financial Field. And Lincoln Financial Field, like when they put out their press conference, the first thing they said is, please don't call the stadium the Link. And that's what we all call it. Please call it Lincoln Financial Field. We paid a lot of money. And across the street, Citizens Bank Park, home of the Philadelphia Phillies, they're changing their name in 2029. They're going to have... And it's definitely going to change names. All right. I have to include this in the video, otherwise I won't save it. So look, there's me with right here. All I have to do is get a can of white spray paint. Get rid of this. That part, that'll be going away. And then this is already falling apart. Where was it? This one's already, yeah. I have a movie on Netflix. It's called The Turnaround. Some people don't watch all the videos. Sometimes I have to say it once in a while, right? And when we were filming The Turnaround, a lot of the movie, they had me riding the scooter, and then they would have me walk around something in super slow-mo. Not super slow-mo, but they would say, John, do me a favor. Go up to the Liberty Bell and just stare at it. And just think about, like, your friends. And they would just have me stare at shit for, like, 20 minutes. I remember the first day we were filming, they had me stand at a poster of Trey Turner. They had me stare. I said, I would never do this. What are we doing? What is this? Oh, this is pretty. This is the Liberty Bell. This used to hang atop a Veterans Stadium. It's now outside the Citizens Bank Park. I guess out of the 3 stadiums in the area, Citizens Bank's my favorite. The other 2 are very generic. I went to a hockey game in Tampa Bay, and man, that was a lot of fun. Their stadium was a lot of fun. They have a giant pipe organ. Man, there ain't nothing going on down here. What's this? This is Xfinity Live. This is a bar you can go into. They do it like before games and after games. There are people actually in here. Or maybe not. Looks like they're getting ready to close up. I don't know. Oh, well. Yeah, so this is inside Xfinity Live. It's, like 5 little bars in one. So you have, this is like a nightclub type bar. Over there is like the Flyers bar. There's a brewery. Back in the corner, they have a, like a country western bar where the girls wear booty shorts. And you could ride a mechanical bull. And the girls wear booty shorts. But it's a little bit cheaper than the stadium, but it's still nothing's cheap anymore. It's an alright time. Ow. God damn it. Here we are, South Philadelphia. Here it is. Skinny Joey's. That's his new cheesesteak spot. Yo! That's Skinny Joey's cheesesteaks. That's Joey Merlino's cheesesteak spot. It's a very good cheesesteak. I had it the other day. What we're doing today is I got to do a little scootski wootski. We're going on the scoot. And today we're getting off this street because it's too dark. And we're going to Steakquoans, the new cheesesteak spot. Well, I mean, it's crappy Geno's. I say that with peace and love. Remember, every time you say something negative and then you say something with peace and love, it's fine. Think about how we're going here. How are we getting to Geno's? I mean, Steakquoans. There we go. We'll go this way. You know why? Because it's lit. Oh, I have a headlight. There you go. Who likes the wallflowers? I saw at the Wells Fargo Center, they're opening up for Eric Clapton. And I would go to that show. I would go to that show for $35. Yeah, I would pay $35 to see the wallflowers. I don't think I would pay anything to see Eric. Maybe, I mean, what's he got? Layla? I don't even like that. I don't like Layla. What else does he have? Oh, he's got the Stairway to Heaven. I hate that song. Fucking hate that song. If I knew your name. And what a depressing song. No thank you. Remember that was like back in the early 90s, that was the only song. It was like that, and then there was another song called More Than Words. More than words. Okay, this video's goofy. Coming up to Oregon Ave, and this is another cheesesteak spot. Avenue Steaks and Pizza. There's an up shop for today. Avenue Steaks and Pizza. I hear, I don't know where they're open late. They're open late. I hear that place is pretty good. All right, we're gonna go. We're just trying to figure out how we can get to 9th and Passion. Just driving around, and I want you to keep an eye out for parking spaces because I see none. Okay. That's my rear view mirror. Here we go. It's another cheesesteak spot. It's not just pizza. It's the original. Look at that. You see that smoke coming out of there? That's goodness. Oh, it's like a corner store. They got like groceries in there. The pizza shops in my neighborhood, they just sell pizza, maybe soda, occasionally cheesecake. Go ahead, fun. Go ahead. Oh, we're not friends. Today I am scooter boy. I'm riding my scooter. I'm not a biker boy. That's what I call myself. Oh, there it is, the New York Italian Bakery. Right here in the heart of South Philly. Here we are. Where are we? We're in Snyder. 12th and Snyder. Gas is $3.05 a gallon here. For South Philly, I always find gas to be a little bit more expensive, especially around the stadium. I try never to buy gas around the stadium. On that mural, that's Ed Snyder. He was the owner of the Flyers. I was talking to his statue about 25 minutes ago. This is riveting. By the way, it's 10:15 at night. I should be in bed. I should be playing chess, but I'm not, because I had to go see the Wells Fargo Center, and now I got to go see Steakquoans, because I guess it's FOMO, right? I got a little bit of FOMO going on. Fear of missing out. Big box of hangers. Boy, if I was parked closer, I might come back. You could always use a hanger. Okay. Right here, this is Hoffman Street. If you ever saw the turnaround, there's one scene where I'm riding the scooter down the street, and they shot it from atop of that building, and we shot that scene for 30 seconds. I shit you not. We did maybe 4 or 5 takes of me riding the scooter down the street, and it took 4 hours. It took 4 hours to get that shot set up. It was, oh, was I mad? Oh, was I mad? I think I quit the movie I quit the movie a few times, or almost. I walked away, but I remember that day I drove off, and there was a producer, and Cheryl was on the phone with the producer. Cheryl was very important with making the movie happen, because after like the 3rd day, I was so fed up, because they kept changing like times, and I like to just know everything, and I'm like, don't tell me something if you're not sure. And so after like day 3 of the movie, I was like, Cheryl, I'm done. I can't talk to these jerk-offs. I can't do this. Okay, so we're still... See, that's the problem. Is that a parking spot? You might be able to fit in there if you're good. If you got a backup mirror. We're dead. Yeah, I don't know where you park. I don't know where you park if you live here. Is this the OG? I don't think I've ever seen this place. This is the, I always say it wrong. Termini? I say Termini, and I think that's wrong. I think it's Termini. You might be saying, but this is an old school bakery known for their, they got the cannolis and stuff. Oh, damn, this place looks cool. I love these old, oh, man. Oh, I gotta come back here. See, I thought I don't come to South Philly too often because, but basically because of the parking. Oh, this is the place Dan Bell took Adam the Woo for the best cheesesteak in Philly. And I've never had it. Wow, they're closed. All right, and here we are. The Italian market, going down that way. Right here, they call this, I don't know who they are, but they call this Cheesesteak Corner Steakquoans. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's going to be Steakquoans, I think, for another 3 or 4 days. See, on top of the cheesesteak, they have Steakquoan hurdle. And Geno's does look great at nighttime. The sandwich, you know, it's fine. No, it's not. It's bad. My favorite thing is I had a post about this whole display, and it got like 1 million views, or actually I think maybe 2 million views on Instagram. And the funniest thing is the comments are so like anti the cheesesteak made here. It's kind of funny. The other day when I was down here, when they were hanging this stuff up, Saquon Barkley showed up. He was in this room for a little bit taking some pictures, and then him and Big Dom went over there. They made some cheesesteaks. Across the street you have Pat's. Now Pat Steaks, they are the inventor of the cheesesteak sandwich. And if you make me pick between Geno's and Pat's, I'd rather eat a bullet. I don't know. I guess I would go to Geno's just because they're doing the Eagles advertising. I guess. I'd rather just go to John's Roast Pork. I like Passyunk. I don't like saying it, but I like going down it. It's a pretty fun little, hip little, cool little street, Daddy-o. What a douche. What a douche. Oh, look, over there, there's Acme. That's where you could buy the new Heckler's Spicy Ketchup. It's the only ketchup that belongs on a hot dog. Yeah, you go down Passyunk, you got all these restaurants, ice cream shops, there's a bar. Right here is this a great t-shirt shop. It's called South Fellini. Let me show you. Make very cool stuff. You got the South Philly shirt. You got the Tasty John shorts. They also, in front of it, they have a free Blockbuster where it's like you give a movie, take a movie, and then they have a free comic book library. And then they also have John hats. And, I don't know, the mannequin from the movie Mannequin is sometimes on display in there. They own one of the mannequins from the movie Mannequin. Yeah, see, I'll tell you what I do when I come down to this part. I always go to, I park at the Acme, and then I come down here and I just pray to God and all thing good that my car doesn't get towed. There you go. That's the singing fountain. Did you hear it singing? It doesnn't. All right, we're gonna go down here. Back this way towards the shops. Look at the pretty lights over the street. Isn't this quaint? They had a really cool store. Might still... Oh, look at this. Typewriter service and restorations. How many of them can there be in the world? They had a cool... Oh, look at this. I Love Lucy. What's going on here? I wonder if... I don't think kids even know what I Love Lucy is. Because, like, there's no reason for, like, my stepdaughter is going to be turning 17. Wait, what's this? This has a sign that says Lucille Ball. Looks just like a nice little ice cream shop. But yeah, I remember like a year or two ago, I had my stepdaughter in the car, and I played the Beach Boys. And I said, what year? I think it was Good Vibrations. I said, what year do you think this song was made? And she said, I don't know, like 1995? So there's no way she knows what I Love Lucy. Maybe she knows. I'll find out. That was like an art store. Get yourself some art. And if you can't see the art, you go to the glasses store. You get yourself some glasses. I think Mancuso's and Son. I think this is Todd's sandwich spot. He always talks, I go to this sandwich shop, but they don't make sandwiches. It's a cheese store. He thinks he's so good. Yeah, there are portions of South Philly where there are, they have like a Kensington type thing going on. It's not as bad, but you do see people strung out, and then I think it's more like 7th and Snyder. This is how bad parking is in South Philly. The people actually have to park in the middle of the street. And then they also have people, you have to park on an angle on some blocks. It's a whole other world up here, or down here. And if that clock is right, it's 78 degrees and it's 10:36 p.m. Brush Street is a very cool sign. The Bambi sign. Used to be neon. I think it used to be neon. Here, wrapping up here at Skinny Joey's. Uh-oh. Whoa. And the gas here at the gas station next to Skinny Joey's, that's $3.25 a gallon. I think it's like a 30-cent shift from where I've seen in other places. Or I sell $2.99, not $2.95. There it is, Skinny Joey's. We're going to wrap this up with a food review. How exciting. I got the Skinny Joey Merlino chicken cheesesteak. It's on a non-seeded roll. It's chicken. Wow. That's really good. Now I'm here at 10:55. They close at 11, so they were sold out of the seeded rolls. Wow, Cooper Sharp cheese is really good. I don't really get chicken cheesesteaks too often. I used to get one at a place called Cleaver's in Center City. It's very good. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is about an 8. This is really good. I wish I had it on the seeded roll. It was $16. That's it's a lot, but that's what sandwiches go for these days. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right. Bye-bye.